Hey friends, I have been a little off the map with lives. So really I've been having my son deal with a lot of sleep regression and separation anxiety, and oh my gosh, it's like out of control. Literally when I get him to sleep and then I think I'm gonna go live, then he starts crying. And so if any of you work full-time and do something like this for fun on the side, the time we have available is usually the evenings. And so I apologize. But what's happening right now is I'm in my son's room. If you not hear him, he's fighting a nap, and I just thought, you know what? He doesn't want me to leave, and he's not super tired. So I'm going to go live real quick and show you oils in his nursery. He's almost 2, but these are oils that I've accumulated and kept in his nursery and what I use on him on a daily basis. So in his room, I have a diffuser. So he has quite the little setup over here. So I'm going to flip it around and show you a little bit and talk a little bit more about that. Yeah, let me flip it around and show you first. If I can, yep. Okay, so what we have, he has quite a lot of oils for his room. But these are what we would diffuse. So lately, we have been sticking to these 3. We have vetiver, juniper berry, and lavender. So really good for night terrors and just to really get him conked out for this sleep regression. And then a little bit of everything here. So we have On Guard, that's a protective blend. Really great for cleaning the air when he's sick. Balance when he's super cranky, tantrums. I like to blend this with Serenity or with the lavender. And then we have Petitgrain. Petitgrain is like a man's lavender. I skipped over. I like to blend this one with Breathe. So this is going to be helpful for respiratory. And then Petitgrain is going to offer some soothing effects, but it doesn't smell like lavender. So it's a little bit more bitter. And then Serenity is the restful blend. So this is just easy go-to. If I can't really read in the dark what these are and I can find this one, then I'm good to go. And then Arborvitae, really good for respiratory. I like to blend this with On Guard or with Breathe. So if he's feeling sick, those 2 would be my go-to. Okay, and then so we have a petal diffuser in his room. When he was a newborn starting out, we put like 1 drop of essential oil in this, and now he's up to like 5 or so. Just depends on the oil too, if it's stronger. We have a old school liquor bottle that we use as water refill for his diffuser because it makes it way easier. I know sometimes going to the sink is like a task when you have a little one. And then I'll show you the diaper rash stuff first. So I have a Correct X. This is awesome for owies in general, but this is good for a diaper rash too. So this is a good, nice little ointment, kind of comparable to your Neosporin, just a natural way. And then diaper rash. So sometimes I put fancy labels, sometimes I do this washi tape ghetto label. So in this I have geranium, melaleuca, and myrrh. I have a couple blends I like. This one is one I took to daycare, and I couldn't put lavender in it because someone's allergic. I had to be kind of careful. So when I'm trying to keep it simple, I put 3, but there's a few others I like. And then he has a lot of rollers. So what happens sometimes in the middle of the night is, I'll show you, these right here. These are what we call frantic in the middle of the night, and you just blend something because you're desperate, right? So this one is not labeled. This is for outside of teething, I'm pretty sure. But that's one where I definitely should have labeled because I'm already spacing out. I have 2 here for teething. So I use clove and copaiba. So story on this, I filled it up, dropped it in the driveway. It chipped a little bit, and I said, you know what, I'm not going to refill it. I'm just going to put it out of his reach because, I'm just going to use it and then I'll throw away the bottle. And then frantic in the middle of the night, I couldn't find my copaiba, but I found my clove and I filled up another one. So we have 2. Great for on the gums. So we use that directly on his gums. I just roll it on my finger and put it right on there. This one is a skin blend. I made him pertaining more towards eczema and rashes. So again, it's not all fancy all the time. And same with this one. This is a blend that I use for immunity. So On Guard, Breathe, copaiba, and frankincense. So got a lot of use during this. And then I have a few rollers with these really cool labels from Rollerball Make and Take. So one is Happy Belly, so a blend for his tummy when it's upset. This blend here, Sweet Dreams, is the same one I've been diffusing for night terrors. And then Happy Ears. So I added an oil, so I just add a roller cap sticker on. And this one is awesome for earaches. So I roll it right on his lobes and kind of all around the ears. And then this one is Soothe and Ease. This is for skin. So you got lavender, melaleuca, white fir. I kind of prefer frankincense versus white fir, but to help soothe any owies. And then this one we usually keep in his diaper bag. I just grabbed it out to show you, but this is the Cool Kiddo, just a blend for cooling him down when this hot time. So, and then we have this kid collection. Let me just turn it around again because I feel awkward just having you stare at bottles the whole time. But so this kiddo blend here, this is the kid collection. So you can actually zip this up. It comes with flashcards here. So if you have caretakers or you have a husband or something that is not quite sure how to use oils, it will tell you exactly how to apply it. So in this, it's nice. You can either buy the collection or you can also buy the individual rollers. So what I find is we use more of certain ones and go through it. So then we need to refill just that one. So that one I'm talking about is Stronger. This is the Immune Blend. I'm not going to tell you every ingredient in these oils, but basically there are a lot of oils in here that are you're not going to be able to get them in a single bottle form, so you're not able to blend these yourselves. And then so they're more precious in that way. And then they're gentler oils, so they're going to be different blends. So in the Stronger blend, you don't have On Guard. You have things like, I think it's rose, litsea, you have cedarwood. I'm going to tell you this one just because as an example. Cedarwood, yeah. So, litsea is in there. And so it smells amazing. All the kids' blends smell amazing. Another reason why it's nice to buy individually if you want to hijack one of them and replace it. So we go through this, put this on all the time. I love that it's gentle because he can apply it himself and just makes it a little bit easier. So Stronger is the Immune Blend. And then you have Thinker. So when you need them to have their focus on, Game Face. This is more so, I feel like, for like before school, like bigger kids maybe, or maybe just like more so like no ADD, right? Like keeping your focus on track. So again, I'm not going to go through each ingredient. These are all amazing, diluted for kids' safety. You can use them on babies too. Steady is the grounding blend. So think Tantrums. This one smells so good too. I love it. So you can do that. I like to blend the Steady along with Calmer. So the Restful blend. This is like a kid's Serenity, a little bit different. It has a little bit more Roman chamomile. Funny story, you'll find that if you get iTovi scanned by me, you'll notice that sometimes a kid's blend will come up. So once I was iTovi'd for Calmer, a couple times I have now, and I was wondering why. I'm like, why isn't it just saying Serenity? Why isn't it saying the Restful blend? It's saying the kids' Restful blend. What does that mean? And when I read the ingredients, I'm drawn more towards, I really love Roman chamomile. And I'm drawn more to this than I would Serenity. So it's totally a chemistry thing. Really, really cool. And then the two other, we have Brave, so the Courage blend. If you have separation anxiety issues with your kiddo, rolling this on before you drop them off. Great example there. And then Rescuer is the Soothing blend. So you can use this for their little legs that are going crazy, jumping, running around, bumping into things, getting bruises. So you can use this on those spots. I also used this when Sawyer had surgery. I rolled it around the area of surgery. I didn't roll it right on. I let that heal, but this is going to have soothing properties. So definitely a good one, and all gentler. Like this is like a kid's deep blue. So if you know deep blue, it's very strong. The wintergreen's very strong, so that maybe just a little too much for the kids. And this is just a great gentler blend. So that is the kids blends. So that is what I use in Sawyer's room on a daily. I will be making new sets for the new little one. So when you have a baby, a newborn, it's going to be a lot different dilution. You're using very minimal with the essential oils because they don't need it. Their little bodies process things very quickly. They don't need that much. And then as they get a little bit older, they can take a little bit more. So dilution changes. And then also with that, dilution for like a targeted area. If you're doing something like your kiddo is sick, you might be able to up that dilution a little bit for that short term. He's still awake. For that short term, but then bringing it back down after. So most important with kids too is not using hot oils, especially undiluted. So I don't use oregano on Sawyer. I feel like there are other options. His Itovi last night said thyme, so I did put that in, but I used very little. And so you want to make sure to dilute. On Guard is one of those. It's warmer. The clove in his teething oil is. I made that roller because it helps numb the gums right away. So applying that directly on, but I am diluting that and also blending it with copaiba. So I hope this helps. Oh, you know what the other thing is? Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to show you two things. So the other thing I keep in his room, I'll show you this other thing I like too. So non-DōTERRA. Pre-DōTERRA, I looked for clean baby ingredients. DōTERRA does have a baby line coming back out. It's really great, clean ingredients, toxin-free. But if you're a mama looking for the meantime, this Shea Moisture was a pretty good option. It has natural shea butter, argan oil, and it has frankincense and myrrh in it. So you can look up ingredients or scan the actual item on EGW, or is it EWG? Sorry, Environmental Working Group, EWG, or Think Dirty is the other app that I like. This is kind of chunky. The shea butter is literally raw, so it comes out like in little chunks. But if you have your frankincense and myrrh, you can just buy shea butter, make sure it's clean, and you can buy that and just blend up your own with your frankincense and myrrh. I'm going to be making some myself, some belly butter for my bump. The other two things I have in his room, I have Terra Shield. This is the repellent blend. So I keep one to put on him if we know we're going to go somewhere where there are just bugs, or if we're going outside and it's nighttime especially. And then I have the On Guard hand sanitizer mist. So I like to keep one of these everywhere. I like to use this to wipe his diaper mat down. We just have one that we put on the floor in case it's like a poo-poo. You can spray this, use a wipe it up. Or if I just want an extra little like hand clean, like he washes his hands before bed, but you know, if he washes his hands and is playing, I want to make sure he's going to bed with clean hands. So I will use this. So this is like money. This is your hand sanitizer. We keep one in his diaper bag. We keep one upstairs, downstairs, all the places. So I hope this helps. He's still not asleep. He's literally fighting this. If anyone has tips, please. I'm literally just going to pour vetiver all over him because I am struggling. I'm so exhausted from this pregnancy. And then he fights going to bed. He doesn't usually fight naps, but he is right now. And yeah, so I heard it takes like a month or two, and I need prayers until then. So anyways, have a good Sunday, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.